It's Wednesday. I keep thinking it's later in the week, but this week has gone by both very fast and very, very slow. I'm starting to feel better as my throat is super dry. The coughing and dying is down to only 10% of my day. Am I coughing and dying? So that's good. I'm joined by Mr. New Zealand himself. That's what they call you, Andre. That's Mr. New Zealand is what I've decided just now. How's it going? Why don't you introduce yourself while I turn on the AT-AT? Forgot to get the LED lights on and the Lego behind me.
Oh yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to 312 Team League. Goodness. Yeah. Coming to you live from Chicago.
Coming at you live. Chicago meets New Zealand, two of my favorite places, although one I have never been, and it is on the top of my bucket list. Literally the next trip I plan out of the country will be to New Zealand. And Andre,
you've seen Lord of the Rings. You've seen it.
Just a couple times. So we'll have to get an X-Wing game in. You can just beat the crap out of me in person in the nicest way possible, as you're known for doing. We're playing Assault. Let me make sure that is correct on our side. It is on the overlay. So we have a matchup here in the Team League, as Andre brought up here, between teams Ex-815s. We've got the Patrick family on the left, Cat Pat representing her fam here with Scum, and on the right for the Rule of Three is the captain, Tanner, Mr. Tantastic. Wish Tanner well in the chat. He is very sick, and he still decided to play on our stream, which really do appreciate. Hopefully he can make it through the game and then get some rest and feel better. Unfortunately, the last time he played on our stream, he was also very sick with some other sickness. Poor guy just can't catch a break. Man, so he's playing Republic. Scum versus Republic. A faction that is on the cusp of being meta viable, but just isn't quite there in most cases. Not always. Cat plays Scum a lot and is really good with Scum. And plays Afra a lot and is pretty good with Dr. Afra. So, and obviously you have a Fed Rao sighting in this list. So there's a lot of power potential, but the usual suspects going up against you in Assault at the Satellite Array with 6 ship, 3 medium base Republic. It is definitely still a bit of a tall order.
Yeah. What is that up to? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. It's like 9 ship bases worth of Assault points.
It's silly.
It's pretty good.
It's silly. 2 large bases on the left side, but unfortunately large bases and medium bases, they cancel each other out. So large bases aren't worth any more. I don't think they should be, but they aren't, than medium bases. They're on the same playing field. I don't even want to imagine if large bases were worth even more than medium bases. I don't know what that would be like. It would be pretty silly. So Andre
formed a triangle of death with 10-0.
I don't think that's going to be taken advantage of necessarily in this game, just based on positioning, scoring all 3 at once for one side. Betting is open, everybody. I am going to be working on updating a lot of things for adding more redeems. I know I've said this a couple times. I'm actually going to do it. Adding more redeems and updating our subscriber and follower animations, just to be more on brand with the new brand refresh we've worked into the channel. I do appreciate the cute little 2D cartoon of the Death Star blowing up Alderaan, but I think it's time to move on. We'll keep that as a redeem for fun, though. Exactly, it's the best redeem. Got to redeem Yoda.
Awesome.
We got a nice shout out to the Rule of 3 name. Shout out to Tanner. Rule 3 is a phenomenal team name. It really is. It is one of the better team names we've got. We'll take a look at the standings while we check for a target lock if Ben is out. They got 2 divisions, Chicago Dog Division, the Deep Dish Division, and things are really shaping up in the last couple weeks of the season as your team, Andre, Course Rough and Irritating, is poised to potentially take the division. You do have some competition, though, right behind you guys.
And we're playing a tough team.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough matchup. You're facing off against Deep Dish Division's top division contender, the Seven Suns, as Joel Springle's team. So a great matchup. I'm definitely cheering for you guys for obvious reasons. No offense. I do love the guys over at the Seven Suns, but look at how many mission points the 312 crew has. We have the second most mission points right now in the whole league. So it's definitely something to keep an eye out.
You guys doing really well.
We've been scoring a lot of, when we win, we score well over 20, it seems. What Range 3 Obstructed is really good at doing is every time they win, they score a minimum of 20. So that's why they have so many mission points as well. Something to look out for. J-Man saying, just wait till tonight because the 312 crew and Dumpster Donuts played their second game of the series tonight. After I dumpstered him, he is hoping that he dumpsters us, his teammate Tyler. So that is game 2 tonight. It's Epionic versus Tyler or Teddy Roosevelt, Daniel and Tyler.
And have you guys been encouraged to, do a lot of bounties and have fun, or are you kind of going semi-try-hard? Or
Well, I'll tell you, so my last game we did, Justin and I went for some bounties. I'm Rebel Empire, so to be fair, I'm playing 2 of the strongest factions in the game. So I feel like I can go off meta and still have a decently competitive list. But last game he brought Poe and the Falcon, Kova, BB-8, Shasa, I think, or no, Lega Fasang, and I'm missing one more, I think, and Merle Cobbin. And I brought Hera Syndulla in the A-Wing, Boy Luke, Fen Rao in the Fang, so 2 meta pieces, and then Ezra in the TIE Fighter, and Keo. So like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Ezra and Hera are not meta viable pieces if you were to go to a tournament. So
you're salvaging with that little TIE Fighter, I guess.
Yeah, and we did play salvage mission, so it was a good list for salvage. I was trying to do the Hera pass all the tokens bounty, but Justin killed Hera before I could pass a focus, unfortunately.
Oh. Yeah, I might try. Even though I'm playing Joel, I think I really want to just try for bounties, just so alleviate any
Well, you should reach out to him and just ask, hey, do you want to do
hardcore?
That way it's fair. That's the only problem I have with
matter.
Yeah, well, I mean it does though. I want you guys to have an even playing field when you play each other, because I kind of my best interest for that, because I want you guys to win. No offense to Joel.
But the reputation precedes him, and we're on the Firebirds, so we know each other. So we've been chatting together and stuff. So it's it'll be a pleasure. He's awesome.
Yeah, we'll talk more about. I brought yeah, we can talk about the game. We can break down the list in just a second. I also brought last week against double Razor Crest. We did a list building challenge, which was fun, and I brought Lando and Sabine and Ahsoka in the A-Wing and Wedge. So super not meta, and that was fun. Yeah.
Good on you, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
One of the best things I reckon is whatever the word is, incentivizing Bastan. And
that's one of the biggest bounties. Unfortunately, if you don't have rebels,
the best thing about this league is the best.
Yeah. Well, and people
of my locals were playing on TTS last night, and we're chatting together, and he's practicing for Worlds, and I'm just like, man, this ship is so dumb.
It really is annoying. That's why. So shout out to Desi in the chat, Nick, remembering Ezra beating his team's hopes and dreams last week. Dude, I was inspired by Ezra. I'm like, you know what? K2 on Ezra, self-sufficient, helps others out. Great salvage carrier. 3 points, still good value. So yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Let's do the list. Why don't you talk about the scum list really quick, and then I can quickly run down the Republic list. It won't take long. Let's start with Afra.
Yeah. I don't know. Everyone knows what they do, don't they? We have Dr. Afra. I won't read out all the things, but she can basically stop a lot. We'll be using the reinforce token, basically reinforcing until she can't reinforce anymore, and using it with Lando to reroll stuff, and has force with the child. So that's pretty good, pretty consistent shots, you'd hope, once you get down to I3. I think it's just, living to I3, surviving till I3 is the catch at some stage. Then next on the list, you got Fen Rao, which is doing Fen Rao things, getting to range 1, obliterating things, and just don't get caught in the rear arc where maybe Concordia won't work and stuff like that. Just hitting hard, just removing stuff. And heavy hitter. What else is there on the list? Oh, Denga. Yeah, Denga, probably just I have 6 points and it's I6. So
self-sufficient with rerolls, lone wolf, agile, punishing 1, all the extra stuff. It's double tap.
As
all
we
that
can
good
see,
stuff.
Can just hold down the side of the board and be pretty fine.
Yeah.
And then boss, I come to believe if you got a 2-pointer in your faction, it's actually a boon to take it. Having a little objective dude, Sabine, and stuff like that. Yeah, so why not? If you can fit it in, it's actually maybe good for you to have one. FO can't do it, and other things like that. So don't know about BB-8, but yeah, just annoying. Annoying
Yeah.
to shoot him and you only get, it's like, yeah, meh, take my 2 points. Anyways, that's it. You got two, some great heavy hitting ships and a little boss being annoying.
Big Maddie's saying cheating because we saw Cat Pat use afterburners on Fen Rao, which apparently qualifies as cheating. Fen Rao with the nice wombo combo double modded I6 range 1 shot up at the top of the board as Dengar is going to take a shot into boost as we saw a boost for Mannequin to get out of the arc of Dengar there a moment ago. And that is going to be, is that just 1 or are we spending here? We're going to spend the focus for 3, shooting into boost. Boost is going to roll a couple of evades and take a shield, gets to keep the focus. Tanner bringing Anakin, Siege of Coruscant, has got Malice, Ancillary Ion Weapons, and R2-D2, and then we've got the 3 arcs and Siege of Coruscant mode standardized. Actually, we might have, do we have Custom Wolf? We do have Custom Wolf. So 2 Siege of Coruscants, an Oddball and Jag. Wolf is R4P, Veteran Tail, and Expert Handling, because Q7 is a waste of space. Slider and Boost in the Z95s round out the list. It's a 6-ship list.
Yeah, speaking of 2-pointers, Tanner bought 2 of them, so...
Yeah, clan training. Let's move up a little bit here. So
that's a great build. That's great. Double modded.
Yeah, I don't like clan training on anybody, but like, to be honest, anybody but Ben, just because it's a little scary to have a focus. Yeah, Fen does not have Fearless either, so he's gonna spend the lock on everything, and it's better. Again, you just wish he had Fearless and you'd still get 5. If he spends his focus here, he's taking 3 shots, and unfortunately he's not gonna want to. Yeah. And we're gonna see some shields into Oddball. I think it's, are we taking 3? You're almost inclined to spend.
I like the Fen build because Fearless encourages you to be like range 1, where like with afterburners you can just kind of flank, you can
post a little bit. Like yeah, true.
All right, so he just took the shield.
Yeah, took it all. Okay. This is a dangerous position for Fen to be in. You hope he survives. Beskar reinforced plating could help, as Oddball is going to take a range 1 shot back into Fen. This is the first game of the series for Ex-815s. Crispy, I believe, plays on Thursday. That's tomorrow. 3 hits for Oddball. Pretty good. So can we get some natural evades from Fen? We do. We get 3. Concordia for 4. Let's do it. There it is. And for some reason, Jag gets a target lock because that's his ability. So,
because
it's weird that it's when a friendly ship shoots, it should be like an enemy ship to trigger it. It's like odd that he gets it at all times, kind of thing. Like,
it's just really good.
If y'all catch me complaining a lot about Republic, Siege of Coruscant arcs, I will be tonight because I think they're very poorly designed. A little too good.
Like pretty good.
Bosk though, hit crit. Ooh, we could be splitting this. We're gonna be splitting it, baby. Whoa, it's gonna be 3 damage. Split it up.
Out of hand, rolling a crit.
That's for no reason. How awesome is that, Andre? Let's go.
No, I hate it. In our NCX game, that's what happened to me when Cat rolled that. I didn't like it. But fair.
Top 4 of them were arc spamless. Yeah, dude, they're generally unpleasant. And I'm not the kind of person that's like NPE, but they are a very grueling thing to have to play against 4 or 5 times in a competitive, like day 1, day 2, if you make it so far. It's just so much to play against. Oh, wow. Hit crit back. I say my Z95 can do the same. Bosk! Hey. Taking 1. Can't split that crit, though. You're not Bosk.
Yeah. 3 more towards Dead Man Switch. So you're at LVO. What happened to Hunt? Is everyone bored of him? Or
yeah, that's a good question. People discovered people started looking at Buddha's decimators and Doug Howe's decimators and decided to go deci mode, it seemed, because there was way too many decimators. Like, Andre, way too many decimators at LVO. Like, every table had a decimator on it. It was really obnoxious. Oh, Fen Rao, look at that. 2 natural. Can't Beskar. Oh, wait, we haven't rolled yet? Now we've rolled? Okay. Now you have to
He
spend.
spends a lot or something.
That's
So then we
fine.
reroll.
I mean, you've already taken 2 shots, and now you spend your focus. You still haven't taken any damage.
Yeah, the Jag one's gonna be.
I just think, Joel, that like oddball should go back up to 5 points. Like, I'm okay with 2 of them being 4, but yeah, 3 is a bit of a joke. The fact that you can have 3 arcs and still have room for 3 more ships or 2 more with a good force carrier is wild. 4.3 force carriers at I6 or I5 is also kind of silly to me. All right, enough bitching for a second. As this is Dr. Afra. I think this is must be a shot into oddball, right? Spending the force there. Force.
Boom.
And hey, this is some serious damage. Are we going into Wolf? We might be in a Wolf.
Oddball's not in the middle, which isn't he the guy that?
Is he not going to selfless? I guess he's not. You could be selflessing direct. You could have selfless the direct hit.
Well,
interesting. So is he down to 2 already? Yikes! Wow. Honestly, the best value piece is Wolf because he's so efficient. Having him be that most damaged this early is not good. Jag is usually the one you're most willing to lose because you kind of have to be willing to lose him at I3. He's the easiest initiative kill. And we're gonna go with the dreaded range 2 shot into Fen here. No. This is a shot from Jag. I think this is double modded. 3 hits.
God.
Okay, he can't be one-shotted here.
Rub those green dice.
Hoping for a couple of evades. Gets 1, takes 2. Not honestly, Andre getting shot 3 times. Not the end of the world.
Not bad.
Not
bad.
Terrible. Better than being dead. You can't selfless from range 3. Oh, is that true? I thought you just had to be the attack arc.
I was just mentioning Oddball's not in the middle. He's going down the side.
Oh, I see. Well, I forgot about the caveat 0 to 1.
It's down the side. Yeah.
So it doesn't have to do with range. It just has range from the enemy. It's range from the friendly. So you can selfless at range 3. You just can't selfless with oddball, or rather Wolf, because he's not at 0 to 1 of oddball. I got there eventually. Does boss get the middle? I think he does. Okay, that's good. So 2 to 2. What a spicy first round here. 2 to 2. As we have a heated matchup here. It's the X-815s versus the Rule of 3. If you're just tuning in, welcome everybody. I'm kind of presuming that 5T70s is going to remain a power baseline. Here's the thing: the 5T70s I think kind of set the bar for like either like very good and could win like its way into the top tables, or like at the hands of somebody who just doesn't know how to fly 5T70s, it can be like a 2 and 3 list. It's a tanky list that's very straightforward.
Little wrinkles in there. Have like, Zori
exactly.
with the plasmas or swap one out or something.
Get BB-8 in there if you want.
Oh yeah. I've seen some ridiculous ones that like probably don't do well, but I want to use in this league, like having the Commander Poe with swarm tactics and someone else, and then Elo with swarm tactics. So like 2 of them shoot at 6 and 2 of them shoot at 5, and they're all well modded. It just seems ridiculous. And then BB-8.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. The reason why I don't complain about 5T70s and like the pieces that are 4 points that fit into that list is because of how skewed towards high initiatives we are. I feel like they need to be that cost for that list to be competitive. So I don't complain about it as much. That it's still actually a major handicap for that list that you have I4s and I3s and Jess Pava in that list, because they are outmatched by the Kylos, the Vaders, the Hans, the Fens, like all of those things that are just so rampantly good right now. I just don't. In a perfect world, I don't want the 5T70 list either, but unfortunately we're not in a very balanced meta, so I just don't. I look beyond them, to be honest. It's just my take.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, somebody who plays all I5s
and a 6. 4 points is what it is. Like Neon's 5, and that seems okay.
Yeah.
With
Elo being 4 seems fine to me. I think that's pretty fair, because Elo's ability is like, it's good, but it's not like, oh man, like that's unfair. I've never thought that.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just that snap and allo get put in everything because they're 4.
I missed the chopper meta. We had like, it wasn't even a chopper meta. It was just like early when the points changed, people were playing chopper a lot. I think Staniszewski won his Worlds invite with a chopper list. It's just kind of fun, like stuff like that.
Oh, really? Okay.
But flying a ghost, like, because you don't have anything equivalent to Dauntless with the ghost at a low initiative, it genuinely sucks.
Yeah. Yes.
Like,
yeah.
Once you get into that second engagement, you are so screwed.
Seems scary. Yeah, and then it breaks down and you get blown up. Yeah.
Yeah, and 6 points is still
really
a lot.
careful. Yeah, really careful. It's like when I try to fly the scimitar or whatever. Like, you got to be really careful where that 5K is going and set it up a turn.
Yeah, yeah.
Beforehand.
Shout out to one of our locals who brought double scimitars and barely missed cut. Like, he played.
Oh my gosh,
he went 3-2. He went 3-2, and he was like number 9 by like 0.01 SOS.
Wow, teach me. That's awesome.
The second edition damage deck destroyed the vibe. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I brought Rack to. Ironically, I was complaining about all the Desies. I mean, I brought a Desi as well. I brought Rack, but without Vader Crew, so you can all applaud me later. And like when I would like the damage deck, like just taking multiple weapons failures, multiple loose stabilizers, damage sensor rays, obviously horrible. Like. But also, again, like people bitching, like people playing the playing double decimators or decimators and complaining about the damage deck. It's like, I don't really have that much sympathy because you have 16 health and you're at high initiative and you have a crew that literally removes agency from players and does auto damage. So I just like, again, like, I don't take every complaint with the same grains of salt, as salty as they are. Do I get applause for my LSO list? Then can you remind me what it was, Patrick? I'm sorry, I'm drawing blanks. Like I roll blank. I love this conversation about all our ideas here.
Yeah, on one hand, you're like, haha, so much health, so beefy. And on the flip side, it's like, haha, the damage deck sucks for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, but that's right. I think there's some prices you need to pay.
Yeah.
Like, however, like the arcs, like most of the damage deck doesn't really affect them. Blinded, Pilot, and Weapons Failure are two obvious that affect almost everybody equally. But like Damage Sensor Ray, Stunned, obviously they don't care about. Yeah. Structural damage, at that point, they're probably going to die anyways. It doesn't really matter. It's
being Ions, like, meh.
Being Ion takes too long.
Or something.
Yeah, it's far less nerfing, but I agree. The VCX, it's the VCX is just like a worse decimator. That's the way I look at it. It has the 4 attack dice, but it pays dearly for getting that stat value. Like, it gives up so much more. Same shields, but just less hull. And it can't. The range 0 stuff is horrible for the VCX, man. I'm a worse decimator. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like a decimator sometimes. Appreciate that, Scoot. That's some good trash talk. That's good. All right, so the arcs are closing in on Dr. Afra.
Calls to stop because Afra wants to be near the objective, and they're just going to go, okay, we're going to come and shoot you a lot. And Bosk will be in the rear arc. So
Boska is in the rear arc for Wolf, which actually really sucks for the reroll. But maybe you could kill Wolf in the process. That's a trade that you'll make, right? Because Afra hasn't taken any damage yet, so that's good at least. Poised to take quite a bit here, but
yeah,
it's gonna take another turn for Anakin to really get in there. Wow, look at that, nice. It does bump, but you get your firing arc where you want it to be, and you take the red focus.
So kind of keeping Dengar out of the objectives as well. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, Finn, what are you doing?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's so good. Like, just the rear arcs. Just, oh man, they get in the scrum.
Well, if you barrel roll, I think you end up. I don't even know if a barrel roll fits. I think it does.
Maybe barrel roll forward and just hope.
Ooh, yeah, barrel roll.
Oh, you don't want to be? No, I don't know.
Well, the thing is, yeah, if you're an oddballs arc, that definitely doesn't help. Jag, you don't want to be in anybody's rear arc.
You get an addition. Yeah,
Why,
you are Finn. You get an
why don't
additional
you?
die, so just maybe stay there.
Yeah, maybe you just focus boost and just get the range 1 shot to kill Wolf, and you don't have to worry about him at all. That seems good. And then you're only getting shot by a rear arc shot from Jag. I kind of like that.
Mm.
I would have survived long enough to be crushed by Paul Heaver, but for a double quadruple blank out in the last round against a local that killed off Vader and a BSA. That sucks, man. Yeah. At LVO, Vader took a range 3 shot from Ray, and he rolled 4 blanks, and died by another range 3 shot right after that. And I was like, okay. That was the last game that I played, and I just dropped. I've never had that kind of performance at a tournament before. It was quite shocking, but it wasn't a list that I think I overestimated how good the list would be against what people brought. It wasn't that good.
Well,
that's the downside of so that it actually kind of reaffirms why I only play one TIE bomber, because playing with more than one bomber telegraphs everything you're trying to do, and it's more punishing when you lose them both versus just losing a 3-point Tomax is a lot less of a big deal.
Yeah, 3 points is like whatever. Yeah.
7 though.
I know
Jonas,
that was similar to our World Open qualifier. I still just put my 5-ship FO, and I can see everyone unpacking their bags with like Falcons everywhere. And I'm like,
yeah,
I've made a big mistake.
So many Falcons. There is a way to kind of, and not necessarily beat it at turn 0, but to set up the obstacles so that you have to basically force Han to kite and then disengage for 2 or 3 rounds. You have to, but yeah, obstacle placement matters a lot. Don't try to 2-2 everything on your side with Han. Cluster everything in the middle. You gotta cluster everything.
Oh, that's what you reckon in the middle. Okay.
Andre and Nick, 2 of my favorites. That is very sweet. I'm glad that I, at this moment, made your favorite list. Andre, I know, was already probably on there. Hugs for all. I agree. Hugs for all. This is a shot into... Is this range 0? No, this is a crappy shot into slider. Right. I don't even think you use a reroll. I don't know why you would. Save it. Oh, Lone Wolf reroll. That's free. So use that. For 2. It's range 3 obstructed, though.
Probably will not hit.
Well, I mean, you can get a shield. Might as well keep the focus, I think, if you're Tanner. Take a shield. Or you could dedicate it. Not going to. Okay, so Fenn's gonna stay. He's staying put there.
So Fenn stayed there. Okay.
Range 2. Was it just a 1 hard that he did? Is that what it was? Hey, hit crit.
2 hard, yeah.
Oh, okay. So it does have a focus.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna use it.
There somewhere.
All right, crit's gonna go through.
1
Again, no selfless. It is a structure. That's hilarious. All right, as we move on to Anakin, who does have range 3 but no bullseye, on to Afra, but instead we're going to shoot range 2 at Bosk. Okay, scary Bosk. Bosk is a scary guy. For just one with malice, maybe? No. Bosk rolls 2 evades, of course.
Of course.
That's the only thing about 4-point Anakin, is that he is capable of not doing any damage for most of the game, but he is a good endgame piece.
He's only 4 points, so you kind of can chuck him in there and...
It's wild. Okay, that's hit, crit, and we're gonna block 2 with reinforce. Not bad. Afra takes a shield, and Jag's gonna acquire a target lock. It looks like, or oddball. Oddball has a lock. I don't know. I think they both have locks now. Yeah, Wolf, oddball. I don't know. Because they're saying it would make for an amusing dead man's trigger. I agree. Bosk now, I think you just go for the what feels like pretty much a guaranteed kill, right? Struck 3 on 0.
Yeah.
And rolls something enough to kill. Down goes Wolf, 4 points for Scum here. Dark Curse can't
surely
be
the
3 points.
Surely the plan is just what would you do? You just kill as many arcs as you can, because they're the damage dealing, annoying, objective grabbing ships.
Yeah, shoot at the arcs. You've already got some shields down on Oddball. Yeah, I honestly really like the positioning for Cat next turn. He's kind of closing out on everybody through the middle of the board and going to sweep up some objectives where the arcs have to kind of disengage a little bit.
They'll be bumping and
yeah, bumping. If anything, just not facing the right way. But having the rear arc still is nice in that case. We're taking a range 3 shot into Fen, who kept his focus wisely, spending for hit crit. Fen rolling 4 dice at range 3 here. This is the shot from Slider.
Apparently this should not.
Beskar, just Beskar it.
Yeah. Is there a Beskar? Yes, there is a Beskar. Good.
Gonna accept it and then ditch it. See ya. It's fun that you get to read what it is. Like, ooh, I wonder what it is. Either way, I don't care. I'm getting rid of it. I know I am gonna get rid of it. Rip Fen. What do we mean rip Fen? Fen's fine, maybe? First, all right, here we go with this VTG stuff. This is the one that I'm scared of Fen for, but for Fen. Oh my gosh. Wolf reroll gives you spend. Okay, so now that you've spent.
Because he already spent it before, didn't he? I don't know. His charges spent.
That's going to be the last of the shields and a crit into the hole. The crit is that actually really sucks.
The first one, of course it is. It's either that or hull breach or something.
Oof. All right, now VTG out the back. I don't think there's any mods because Wolfpack doesn't work for... Wolf can't use someone else's lock, right? That's Jag that gets to do that. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, this version of Wolf, I guess so. He should... I'm pretty sure he's got his charge down, so he could recover his charge to do his thing. Maybe? Obviously, maybe not. Okay, 2 dice.
I'm not sure what... you should have rolled an extra die. Ben is going to roll 1. Is going to be fine. Sock Wolf does. Got it.
Yeah, obviously he values the R4P movement and stuff. But...
yeah, R4P is really good.
Yeah, get some really surprising places.
He probably... well, Tanner doesn't play Republic, so I am going to give him some... I'm not going to roast him for maybe forgetting some stuff. Although it still matters, obviously. But yeah, it's just... I know for a fact that he is not a Republic player.
Sick. It's like, whatever.
And he's really sick, so I really want to go easy on him, Also, he's just sunk a ton of damage to Afra, so... or about to, because that structural could matter a lot. Jag still has to shoot, right? Yep. We're gonna go into Jag though, range 1. So 4 on 1.
Does not want to spend the reinforce to reroll.
You really don't.
We'll see what happens.
And you get that. The child though, you have 2. We didn't overtune this turn either, so no spending of calcs for rerolls. Spends the child force, that's going to be 2. And the tyranny of 1 agility. Takes the shield.
First shield. Whoop. Okay.
But ships being alive is also good. Hey, I think I disagree with that take, Desi. I'm sorry. False take there, my friend. Boost got range 0. Now Jag draw those 4 attack dice for this range 1 shot into Dr. Aphra.
And did Jag
Doesn't the lock is on the lock's on Fen for the VTG.
Oh, Fen, okay. All right.
So only 2, which is really good news for Aphra. That's only going to be 1 damage.
Yeah. Reading cards.
Yeah, nothing you can do with that roll. You don't have your lock on the right ship. Board for this is not only extremely good, it's actually broken. We were talking pregame about how you could immediately improve Born for this, and it would be the ship that takes the token to spend from someone else is the one that gains the strain, because it actually matter. That would actually make it matter.
Yeah.
There needs to be like some sort of payoff for getting bailed out like that. Like that's the mechanic. Those are the mechanics we have at X-Wing in a lot of other cases, is that there's a trade-off that matters a little bit. That's
So he re-rolled with oddballs. So is that a synchronized something or other? No.
I don't know what happened there.
Save us, chat. How did he?
Oh, Panic Pilot. I thought Sync Console you had to spend your lock to give it to somebody else.
Yeah. I don't know. He picked up
Wolf Pack, but Wolf doesn't. Wolf is build your own Wolf, so I don't really know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, you just say to your opponent, "Yeah, synchronized console. I do this."
Hey guys, sorry, real quick. He paused real quick.
Yeah.
I'm just confused. So what just happened? You re-rolled the 2 blanks with Jag, but the lock is on Fen, and somehow I think I'm confused.
I use Oddball's lock. You may choose a friendly ship at range 1 or a friendly ship with sync console upgrade and spend a lock you have on the defender.
After you perform an attack, you may choose but it's after, right? Not during the attack?
I don't know.
I've never used sync
That's
console.
fine. I'm leading on the chat as well. So yeah, so after you perform an attack, you may choose a friendly ship. So you got that qualification correct. And you spend the lock to give it to somebody else. So basically what you would have needed to have done is after you'd done this attack, and then you could have chosen like spend the lock.
Oh, to move the lock.
To give it to somebody else.
So
then it's just the 2 hits then.
Okay, so it's just a 2 hit, so I would have taken just.
Sorry, Andre, I had left. So anything you said, unfortunately, the folks couldn't hear you. But he misunderstood synced console. He thought he could during the attack spend the lock to give it to somebody else. That's Oddball would have needed to have shot, and then spent the lock, and then Jag's lock would have then moved to Aphra. You can't maintain 2. Yeah. I think console can be really good. It's just just was misunderstood there. So Aphra doesn't take Panic Pilot and doesn't take all that damage. So it's actually Aphra's still down to 7. Still a 7 left. Yeah, synced console and Wolfpack. Wolfpack lets you do that.
Yes, exactly. Dizzy. But reading cards, learning together.
So probably, I assume he's going to VTG, right? Did he already do that?
I think he did, and Fan didn't take anything.
Okay. I'll just let them know.
I think. I'm so good at this.
I'll be right back.
Get that one.
And just so you guys know, Wolfpack does let you do that, Tanner. So that might have been the confusion. Just people were saying it's a
it's just
thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that which is CJ Coruscant Wolf. Yeah.
Okay.
We're all learning together. All right. So objective points up to 7 to 4. And Cat is in a pretty good position right now. You've taken care of Wolf. You've got some shields down on Oddball. He's still got 7 hit points, so he's not close to being dead yet. If Fen Rao is in a decent spot he could just go 2 straight and one-shot a Z95 or just threaten Anakin, because he could very easily one-shot Anakin as well. So
Yeah, probably wants to. Yeah, exactly. Probably wants to fight those small bases rather than. Yeah, have no Concordia and stuff in the rear arcs of those things. But it's so Afra stops again.
Yeah, just infinite stops.
Yeah, I guess.
Does a one question? Does a one bank, or actually you need a two bank? Oh, or can he 4K? Maybe Jack just 4Ks. Does that fit though?
Yeah,
Do you think a 4K would even fit?
See, if we're super hard, try hard, when the firing arcs are up, we would use our little range 2 thing maybe.
To determine where the front of your base would be. Yeah,
maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I think the 4K. Let's just take a look at this template here. They can't see my little cursor. Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't think it's gonna fit.
I wouldn't.
The gap between ships looks bigger than a large base. That also helps. It's true. Yeah, that's not gonna fit.
Yeah,
Hey man, what do we know, dude? Like, so Justin and I played a really hilarious game on stream yesterday that I honestly want to say is probably one of the silliest but most entertaining games that has been on NCX in a while. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I have nothing to substantiate that claim, but dude, that man, flying Soontir was so fun, dude. Oh, it's so fun. But he's not getting one shot.
I was like 1 bit 1 all, and I was like, hey, where's Vader? What?
Yeah. It was not looking good though, man, because like Justin was really walloping me with those red dice were hot. I'm like, yikes, this is bad. I'm like, I'm never gonna kill Kylo. And then as soon as he rolled the evades, he elusive rerolls the evade for 3 with Kylo, and I'm like, I just like make the crack shot charge like the size of the freaking dice box. I'm like, just like flip the charge, like not today, Satan. Flying Kylo is not fun. You almost ran away like a coward though. Almost got the cowardly
You almost got away with
reward.
the 2 pesky kids.
Putting his words together don't make any sense. Yeah.
Well, when he's taking damage and he's running away, that's not fun.
No. Yeah, well, I mean, so him and I, we talked over. Justin and I are good friends, so we were talking over the game, and like he just kind of fed me Kylo and paid for it ultimately, right? Like, I really liked the formation that he had with Hugh's Midnight Quick Draw. And Malrus, though, that was really solid. That bunch, like moving through the center of the board, that was pretty good. Definitely like that setup.
Yeah.
But flying Vizier off the board was not great.
It was a thing. But it was fun, you know?
It was fun.
He was running away.
He was going to die. That's the only thing I tell myself. Like, the dude was on 2-hull. Like, the guy, he was going to die.
Yeah.
I just shouldn't have given him
Did a
up.
good job running away.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Ultimate coward. Flies off the board. Yeah, he put Kylo in a corner across from the boys, had sensor scramblers on him, and Soontir came up through the middle, and Kylo stayed on that side of the board heading towards everything, and Soontir sunk 4 damage into him in the first shot of the game. And then he had to run away for 2 turns, and then the boys caught up to him and crack shotted his last evade to actually kill him. But the biggest point of that game, actually, that no one's really talking about is Malrus taking a really bad, I think it was like hit crit 4 dice with like an evade or something and still dropping the box, because that ended up being the difference in the game. Just really bad RNG.
Yeah. Doesn't save you from oh well, the evade does, but ability and your old blanks.
Yeah. So it looks like probably a 1 hard from Anakin trying to just get distance from Fen.
Yeah. Yep. Doesn't want a part of that range 1.
The boys caught up to him. You make it sound like Kylo borrowed somebody from. The boys caught up to him. You see, they taught him a lesson he was never gonna forget. That's what the boys do. You come to me on the day of Mauler's wedding.
Yeah.
Nick, Marcel can fly Contra off the board and still win, and then there's us. Well, I flew Vizier off the board and found a way to win. So maybe just speak for yourself, Skeppy. Okay, duh. We should, yeah. I definitely, for everybody at home, or for those of you taking notes at home, I know y'all usually do that when I talk because I just have so much wisdom. Definitely write down winning is objectively better than losing. It's one piece of advice that I have that I think Daniel and I are learning the hard way.
Or just be careful with that word fun. Like, we're having fun.
Yeah, this
and
is
other
fun.
people say, I define fun as
remember the whole controversy about the fantastic game thing in the draft league?
Great.
That was one of my favorite things.
That was about me. That was about.
No, you would like whenever somebody's like posts a score of like 28-1 and it's like GG, fantastic game. It's like, get the hell out of here. That person had no fun at all. Fantastic game
Rolling
for you, baby.
And losing 2 TIE fighters.
I was very passionate about that. I thought it was very funny that people did that. Like, it's just like, I don't know if I'll go as far as to say it's bad sportsmanship, but I feel it's a little tone deaf to have a game like that against somebody, tag them with the score, and then try to claim it was a good, fantastic game.
Yeah, you could say, like, sorry about the dice. Or...
you know, that's what usually you do. You feel bad and you apologize. I'm not saying you need to apologize either. I just think it's really stupid when people are like, oh, fantastic game. It was only a 40-1.
But fear, you know, whatever. You can't control the people. They can do what they want.
Technically, Contrail didn't end up off the board. I let him undo. Oh, I was wondering, Desi. I thought he was just checking to see if it would have fit. I'm surprised that he actually dialed in a maneuver that flew him off the board. And you deserve some serious kudos for allowing that to let him undo that. Seriously, I didn't realize that. Definitely, I don't think we deserve that, but that's very kind of you. We appreciate that. I don't know, man. I unless it's like it's a really important game, I'm kind of inclined to, like, if my opponent just screwed up like that, and like I know that if I feel like the game is that's not going to be the difference in the game, I'm a little bit more willing to just be like, it's all right, you can dial in something else.
And then it's on them. But if they take it and say, oh yeah, thanks, I will actually redial that one, then you're like, yeah, cool. But some people are like, no, I'm a person of honor. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, which I think is honestly the way you should be. Yeah, at a tournament. But casually, it shouldn't be a thing. Like, just let them, especially casually. Oh, he still hits the rock. Annie.
Wasn't a one heart. Okay. Health is a resource or something? When you got 3 of it?
You'd have to roll. For the damage, or did you already do that? No, he's gonna roll now. Roll the road die. Oh, you see, that's happens when you don't roll the road die. You ever notice that people roll the road die because they know that like it's not gonna be as likely to be a hit result. And people are like, well, that's bullshit, Nick. There's no way that's not how that works. I'm like, but then why do people roll the road die? If they don't think it matters, because everybody thinks that they're less likely to get hit results. So Anakin's on one hole all of a sudden.
When they brought up the dice stats, it can't be all their bomb taking, rock damage, red dice.
Is that? Oh, that's it. I guess that's an excuse you can lean on, but I think it's because they feel like they are less likely to take damage.
Yeah, that's true. There's
R2 to repair. R2 is out there. He could repair a damage. I mean, the good news is he would only be getting shot at by like 1 ship. And it's Afra with a reinforce. So.
Am I blind? Is this Anakin the wrong one? Yeah.
No, this is the Siege of Coruscant.
Because his card looks like a normal.
Oh, yeah. He just he clicked.
Whatever.
He had spawned in.
Yeah.
Actually, I should probably just tell him to spawn the right card so he knows that he has upgrades he can use.
That's all good.
They roll the road. Right, copper blue. I knew. It was typical copper blue. A copper blue cop out is what I call that right there. Oh yeah, it's not for the dice stats. Oh, it's because statistically the road die doesn't ever punish you. Is what it is. John, I saw that you were hosting a tabletop server, an X-Wing server the other day, and I wanted to try to join and just like mess with you, but I didn't know the password. Just like flip the table and just leave.
Denga really probably wants 3, results, but has been sad with the red dice.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah. Blur.
Blah.
Okay, do it, Anakin.
Don't mind me, everybody. Andre, can you do it for me, actually? Can you pick a color and then spawn the Siege of Coruscant Anakin card at the top for me?
Yep.
Thank you. Anakin, range 2 into Afra. Obstructed, so Afra does get... There's nothing at all. Okay, never mind. Top secret for punks like me. Hey! What you calling a punk, huh? Jerry Seinfeld plays X-Wing. What's the deal? Bored for this? Bored for that? Whose tokens are these? Where are all these tokens? There we go. They're figuring it out.
Otherwise, he just took Anakin with 0 upgrades.
Well, I mean, the list he gave me has the siege stuff, right? Can you imagine? I did spawn in Luke like that by accident.
5-point ship with 15 loadout with like nothing on him.
Seinfeld playing X-Wing is a great bit. We could do that.
Yeah.
I wanted to do the 312 comedy hour. I'm still thinking about doing that. Like after games, we just like do like 15 minutes of just bad jokes. Do some sketches or something. Kramer, you're always bringing rack with Vader, Kramer. Yeah, Jerry, because Vader's he's pretty good. What would George Costanza play? What would George play? George would play like Scum and get really tilted that he's not winning. George is getting triggered.
Alien. I'm just a Duros with a New York accent. One, okay, split that crit.
The child. What were we talking about with the child? What did I miss with the child? Oddball takes 2.
Yep, boss split a crit to do 2 damage to oddball.
I'm shifted into system phase mode. Who wouldn't like Newman? Newman plays X-Wing. It's like, all right, Jerry, it's time your round 4 pairings are up. It's like, oh, who do I play? Who do I play? And then Newman walks up with Han, Bistan Han, and he's like, Newman.
Hello.
Hello, Jerry. I hope you're looking forward to playing against Bistan Han. Newman. Briggs come and never lose.
I'm about to win. Boss just
You bring the Ultra Medalist to go 0-5. George would. Oh, George. I'm sick of this, Jerry. Every time I roll into range 1 with Boy Vader, Jerry, I blink out, Jerry.
Do it, do it.
That's why you need starter set Vader.
Do it. Spin the reinforcement.
Spend it.
Oh.
We're trying to go for blood here in Oddball.
Yeah, you're trying to kill Oddball. I know you won't kill him.
I feel bad for the people that watch this replay back and be like, man, there's like, Andre's doing great with the X-Wing commentary. Nick is poorly doing his Seinfeld impression. It's just so poorly doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. 2 left. How do you feel about your team's chances winning the division, Andre? Course rough and irritating.
I don't know. Probably not good. Noah's had a shocker.
Yeah, Noah's had a couple of underperforming games.
We're reporting scores of like 3, and I'm like, how do you even get 3?
The Soup Nazi playing first order every time he jams. He yells, "No soup for you, no token for you." I don't know if I'd ever want to be referred to as anything with the word Nazi in it. I mean, that guy just gladly accepts it. I mean, man.
Can boss roll netties again? No, okay.
So Afra's down to 2.
We're almost at Dead Man Switch time.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know. We've been having fun. Like Sandy's just been going crazy with the bounties, and
Yeah. No, y'all have 3
wins.
wins.
Okay, but
You're
I think
3-1.
he's just been playing fast. He just dives in at people, and then if the dice say no, and he gets blown up, and he's like, oh well. That's...
Yeah. So you're saying there's not a? Is this a shocking leak, a report from the inside of the clubhouse that your team chemistry is lacking? Is this what I'm hearing?
This team chemistry? No, yeah, there's... No, I just seriously, it's all fun. Everyone's just encouraging, just have fun. Who cares? Like, bring whatever. If we suggest a ridiculous list, people are like, yeah, sounds good. You know, okay,
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, well, y'all are doing good considering it seems like you have no team chemistry. You heard it here first from the sidelines, everybody. This is Nick Sperry from the sidelines here of the 312 Team League. I don't know why I'm holding this. I have a freaking microphone right in front of me. And I'd just like to report that we hear a shocking new development that inside the clubhouse of the coarse, rough, and irritating team, there is absolutely no team chemistry. More on this later. Back to you, Chet. Yes, that's right. The news anchor's name is Chet. Chetson.
Love it.
Chet Chetterson.
Yeah.
All right, and we still got 20 minutes left. That means that's 20 more minutes. Y'all are held captive to my really bad comedic takes.
Those awesome takes. Could be some huge point explosions with Afra being blown up, and who else? No, that's it. 1 point explosion. Maybe oddball, maybe. I don't know how you're gonna get.
All right, I'm ready. So here's the thing. Cat is winning this game without Dengar really doing anything. Imagine if Dengar starts doing something. Now think about that, everybody. For those of you keeping notes at home, just who are keeping score here, right on the side there. Imagine if Dengar did something. Okay, save that.
He'll
frame
be blocked again. There'll be an ionized boost just sitting in front of him, so he's kind of like 2 bank.
Can you boost? Can you use boost with an ion maneuver like during the start of the engagement phase? Whose revealed maneuver is blue? Yeah. Technically, you set a dial, but you just dial it for the direction. You don't have a dial, but no, I don't think you can.
But I can't. When you're ionized, can't you only do focus?
Yeah, but once you clear your ion, that's during the activation phase. You can do other things during other parts of the
start of engage.
Yeah. But I don't think your revealed maneuver. I don't think you technically reveal an actual maneuver per the rules. You just set a direction. So I don't know if you're actually allowed to boost. What do y'all think, chat?
Well, revealed.
Boss
maneuver.
Deadman Switch kills Anakin, calling it. It is time for Anakin to do a little barrel roll and like 2 straight.
Nope.
No, Ion can't trigger fun. Ah, Skeppy. Always the one to buzzkill. Correct. Bender going on a bender here in the chat with some truth bombs. I would not forgive myself if I didn't quickly show you guys some awesome stuff with our Patreon here. Okay, really quick. You're gonna roll your eyes. Just hold on, stand by. It's worth the trouble. Okay, got 3 tiers of Patreon. We have a $5, a $10, a $20. The Chicago Dog, the Deep Dish, and the Capone patrons. We've got like 17 or 18 members now. I really appreciate everybody who jumped on Patreon with us, who has been here with us since whenever you've joined us. And I just want to shout out Paul LaRue, who is partnering with us and making some exclusive, amazing variant cards. Look at the boys. Have you ever seen something as freaking awesome as that? If you become a patron, you will get those cards, and they will be amazing. So just exclamation point Patreon. Just consider checking it out. And this isn't me calling anybody out, but I just want to let you all know. You have to sign up for a tier of Patreon to get these cards. Joining as a free member, there is some stuff you get for being a free member on Patreon, but you don't get swag because swag costs money, and that's where the money from Patreon goes. make stuff for you guys. So check it out if you want. It means a lot. Helps us keep streaming and doing everything we're doing. And you get some cool stuff in return. And yeah, talk about that again later. Back to the game. Yeah, the scars are amazing.
Yeah, they do look awesome.
Ugh, I've been talking too much.
Never. So, Afra's about to take 1 billion stress from Babu. Oh yeah, and saved up the overtune for now. Okay, nice, nicely done. She's played this shit before.
I think she has. She is the Cat Pat.
She knows how to do it.
There isn't really much that's going to be able to. I think only Oddball could be the one to kill Fen.
Well, yeah. You just absolutely need to make sure Afra's dead, right? So Slider and stuff just.
There you go.
Oh yeah. Or Anakin will just do it. Just system phase, do the thing.
System phase. And there it is. Afra pretty much at a position to just get killed by Anakin, assuming Anakin just does the 2 straight.
Yeah, I mean Afra has to die, and get you up to 11, and then other stuff. Bosk maybe to. Dead Man Switch, just eat it. Hopefully not too close to Anakin. Okay, I3 is just hugging. Right. So what's that move for? Nowhere to go, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it could have turned, maybe. I'm not sure. A lot of bumping, though, this round. Also want to give a shout-out to our longtime sponsor and partner of 312 Squadron, Strata Strike. Use that code 312 Squadron, capital S and Squadron, all one word. Pay 15% off the entire store.
Well, that's a nice.
Look at how that slots in.
That's a nice move.
Ben is still in danger unless he totally bails out. If he turns to the right, he'll be at R.
If he does a 2-turn right, and
yeah, he's fine. But if he 2 straight will get blocked. But you had to know that he was going to be there, right? Because of the ion.
Yeah.
And yet again, but this time, Dengar's at least going to get a shot into the oddball.
Okay, that way.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Going that way, you can't trigger afterburners. You didn't go fast enough. You are at range 3. Hopefully Dengar can just initiative kill oddball. I think that's the hope. You just sit there with the focus. And yeah, there goes Anakin.
Looks like a bullseye.
Still got 1 hole left.
What can you do? Purple
Takes the
lock,
focus.
take a focus. Okay, yeah, just roll something. Anything.
Yeah, well, yeah, just needs to roll. There's no reinforce, right? So needs to roll a couple. Exactly 2 will do it. 2 paint will be enough. Again, everybody, we do have 1 more game after this one. It'll be 312 crew versus the Dumpster Donuts. Unfortunately, I do believe that whoever loses this series for the 815s or Rule of 3 will be eliminated from playoff contention. That would be their 4th loss for either of these teams.
Yeah. Is this their game 1 for their series?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
A lot of looks like a lot of later in the week games this week. Oh no!
Oh, what?
He only rolls 1 paint. He has a reroll
This
from
has been
something.
the story of Dengar, just like using all the lone wolf rerolls and everything. Just to
Oh,
get
I'm thinking this is Anakin. Obviously, Dengar is firing Arcus Bond right now. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so but he only takes 1, and that keeps that is potentially something.
Yeah, no one else is looking at him. That's going to be there.
And Anakin now, okay, just needs.
Just don't roll 4 blanks.
Oh yeah, you even have bullseye. It's true. Yeah, you have, and that's
Come on now.
see you later.
Yeah, nice.
That is 6 points for the Republic. The rule of 3 captain. He takes the lead, 11-8.
And yep. And the objectives, I mean, that was not going to be Scum's objective anyway, but guarantee that one. Okay, so it could fall apart.
Yeah,
there could be some
do
VTGs
not.
in
Oh,
the
whatever you
boss.
do, don't VTG into Bosk. You just can't do it, man.
Yeah.
You have to just
Well,
not kill Bosk.
Yeah.
If you're gonna shoot at him, you got to be further away from him.
Hoping for
Oh,
blanks.
only 2.
Classic range 3. Oh, okay.
Only 2. Spends it for 2. Ben, you need a bunch of blanks to die. Oh, he spends, and he's all right.
He's all right.
He's A-okay.
Clinching.
Just 1. Whose shot was this? Oh, VT. Did he actually just shoot into Bosk? Oh, no. Did he really just... He did, right? It was a VTG?
Did he?
That's 4 more points for Cat if you just give him up.
So. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what that was.
Yeah, he did the boss shot. And no, okay, then we're going to get a target lock. Oh, no. Jack's going to shoot at boss. No? Maybe not? No, I know. That's what I'm thinking, too. That's how I feel. Do it, Jack. Yeah, that's what we all want. No, don't shoot! Don't shoot! Actually, no, Dengar has to shoot at the attacker, so not as big of a deal. No!
Why?
He's trying
Why?
to kill himself! No!
I don't get it.
1. Oh, boss just refuses to score 4 points for Cat. No! Why don't you do it, Bosk? Being sick has affected my ability to do a really bad Jerry Seinfeld properly.
Gosh. No, you're great. And even though boss does.
No, not like this.
Okay, let's go.
No, not like this. Dead Man Switch triggers. And that is going to kill Oddball. So at a net -2 there, but still in the lead as it's 13-12. Rule of 3 captain. And there's Crispy cheering on his sister. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. A surprise to be sure. I mean, dude, he shot at boss like 3 times there. Like,
Yeah,
Jesus. Cheez-Its Christ, man.
maybe. What's the thinking there? Like, at least it's a ship off the table. One less gun, one less objective grabber. I don't know.
Well, it's like it might be 2-2 in objective points. No.
Oh, nice. 1, 2. 1, 2 to 1.
Looks like it's just 2-1, yeah. So Cat pulls even. It's 14-14 here, folks. You're watching quite a matchup here on the 312 Squadron Network. That's what we call our Twitch channel now to make it sound more official than it actually is. We got ourselves a tight one. And over from down under, we've got Andre here to join me. I don't know.
May I just say, the original clones, Timmy Weta Morrison, right? New Zealand.
Yeah, he's from New Zealand.
Māori, right? Rotorua. He's from a famous like family. Like Morrison's his uncle was like famous singer and stuff. So he talks a certain way, and then Clone Wars come out, and it's like American guy doing an Australian accent.
Yeah, it was weird.
It's weird.
Yeah.
to
My
ears, but then he
name is Boba
does
Fett,
the
and
same.
I'm from New Zealand. I tend to rule with respect.
Yeah.
I'm
Get
not
him, Dad,
very.
get him.
I know how much you hate the Book of Boba Fett, dude. You hate that show. You hate it. You hate it almost as much as you hate Obi-Wan, because apparently Obi-Wan is
because-
worse.
It's because I want it to be good. I'm like, that actor's from New Zealand. Please be good. And then he was writing a
Can you
Rancor, and I'm like,
imagine?
this is so dumb.
Can you imagine being asked to be the star, being a C-list actor that you've always been, and knowing it and embracing it and being okay with that, and being like, hey, we want you to be an A-list actor for this star of this show, and he's like, I mean, I wouldn't say no to that, but
Yep.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah, they dangle a lot of money, and you'll be like, but he's such a cheeseball as well. Like he just turns up to Celebration and is like, yeah,
he's a
like a
sweetheart.
bantha, and the crowd goes nuts. He just loves it.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart. Like a panther. Go. No, it's go. Stop. Go. Stop. Like a panther.
So stupid. But the fact that he owns it, gotta love him. Fine.
Tired, folks. I'm tired.
Quite a few Kiwis sneak into Star Wars, eh? One of the cloning facility aliens. One of Padme's.
Namaste or whatever her name is. Nalase.
Lama Su or someone like that.
There's a few of them.
Or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, they kind of like the bodyguard for Padme.
Well, what
that
about
shows up in episode 2.
what
Jade
about
Ryan.
who plays Omega? My name's Omega.
Oh my
Hello,
gosh.
Tick.
Yeah, I know.
Omega. I gotta be honest, y'all. I thought Omega was gonna ruin that show, and she certainly is annoying. But man, Bad Batch is still like genuinely pretty damn good. So, watch it. The first season's really good. Second season, there's only been 2, right? There's 2 seasons so far. Second season isn't that as good, but there are some moments, like the moment when Palpatine shows up in the Senate chambers. Pretty freaking dope, dude. I'm like, let's go. That's me. Live reaction to watching Palpy. He spent a force. So 14-14 game might be the last round.
Yeah, 4 minutes on the time.
And win condition, is it just come down to objective points? Because I don't see how you can kill Fen Rao. You can't. Just don't lose Anakin and score. I mean, man, you have. Ugh. I think this is Cat's game. I think.
Yeah, keep Dingo on that triangle of death and try to contest those ones. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't see how.
Dingle.
I don't think Tanner can score 2
So-
points this round. He can contest something. Is Dengar's CC up? What does that mean? Contraband cybernetics? Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it's up.
everything. Yeah.
Oh, it's up. Oh, it is
He's
up.
been rolling. He's been getting 2 hits.
He's been rolling like ass, and he hasn't
It's
really
like
been participating very
okay.
much.
Yeah.
So if you didn't kill Bosk, you just kill him next turn. He doesn't deadmans you, and you have. I mean, let's assume Oddball probably dies this round anyways, but at least. Have you seen What We Do in the Shadows, the TV show?
I haven't seen the TV show much. No, I watched the movie, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, the movie's really
guys-
good.
those guys are amazing.
Oh my god. Can't you see our friend has been killed in a fatal sunlight incident?
Oh man. All the way
So
back to like
good.
Flight of the Conchords. They're awesome.
Ugh.
I even watched the Muppet Show with the kids and like the new
Oh, I
Muppet
love the
movies and
Muppets.
songs written by by Brett. Yeah, it's great.
And Dengar gonna just hog up that middle point there. Take a red focus, why not? You get a focus.
Is-
You get a focus.
In range of all the stuff, maybe, probably.
Tested there, so looks like both sides are gonna score another just 1 point? I don't think Dengar's range 1 of the top right. Do you think he is? Ooh, he might be.
No? Maybe. Probably not.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. For Tanner's sake, he really hopes not.
Try to barrel roll left, did not fit. Oh well, gotta try these things.
Anakin's like, I'm good. I'm out.
Yeah. I've got my 1 hull in a dream. I'm fine. Oh, does R2D2? Okay then.
How fast can the Z95s go? Do they have a 5 straight? No, right? The Republic ones?
I don't know. Do they?
Like-
I wouldn't think so.
Okay, I was gonna say if they did slider, I would 5 straight over the rock and barrel roll to get a point. Next round.
Yeah.
Anakin, I think he regens he's disarming himself, but that's not how that works.
Yep. I mean, this is my hot take, Nick. But I've said in the Discord that like assaults like really, really fast has become my like most least favorite scenario. Just for when it gets like this, and you spread out and be a coward, and it's a race to who can spread out and take objectives and close out the game, and it gets like yawn, like dumb.
I think it's actually in the worst ways. It's against the spirit of what Atomic Mass Games wanted with adding objectives, because it encourages a lot of toilet bowling, for sure.
Yeah.
Which is silly.
Ooh, okay.
Jag's gonna be an ace. 3 straight boosts is kind of a 5 straight. Marcel just clinched the series. Let's go, Marcel!
All this time. Oh my god, sorry. I'm so bad. I've had my stupid yellow finger and it didn't change back to spectator mode. Loser. Dengar not in range. Okay, contested.
Oh my god, it's 15-15, everybody.
What do we do, man? Another turn? Is that what happens?
Did they hit time?
Yep.
All right, let's talk to him. What are they doing? Are they attacking still? Are we road rolling? Oh yeah, they're road rolling. Okay, they're road rolling for the win.
Is that what you want us to do in this?
Yeah. There's no draws.
Yep.
Oh, look at all those crits for a tenner! Oh, what a game! Oh, let's move down there really quick. Oh, GG's, y'all. I assume that was the road roll.
The one time I don't win the road.